Hey guys! I finally went out and got a picture frame for Dragon of the Sea. It's actually gonna be this way. It is Studio Decor. I bought it from Michael's. I buy everything from Michael's. Like, you shouldn't be surprised by this. It's 5 by 7. The actual pattern itself turned out to be 4.5 by 5.5 inches, so there's going to be, a little bit of a border. But I didn't buy anything to frame on the inside with, so it's going to be different from the Mother Moon and Father Sun. I've done it a few times and I refer to them. I look right here because they are right here. So if it looks crazy that when I'm referring to something I keep looking down and to the right, that's why. Just so you know. Oh, and if you can hear it, my fan is on. It is getting super hot here lately, so, gotta turn on the fan so I don't die. It's really hot. So, yeah, this is going to be, a normal framing. I won't be cutting any paper or anything. I'm just going to be cutting this. So, should go well. Let's see. If we can. There we go. Oh, look. The Hollywood Tower of Terror! We got this at, Disneyland Paris? Yeah. I love it. I love that ride. Okay, so using the picture they provided, that I lined it up and it looked like I only needed 4 squares out from the frame, but I did 5 just in case, because sometimes the beads distort stuff and all that. Just to play it safe. So, let's see. Yeah, it's most likely going to turn out to be 4, but like I said, just play it safe. It actually is only messed up a little bit, but, yeah, I can cut off 2 more stitches on both sides. But I want to do the other one first, actually. Okay, so, oh yeah, it looks like you guys can see. I am going to, well, you know what, let's just see if it looks distorted on the other side. It does. So, I'm going to chop off 1 from the top just to see if that's enough. Still a bit distorted, so I'm going to chop off 1 of the ends. So the rest of the distortion of this is due to the beads and not because the picture is too big. Or not the picture, the pattern. Okay, did I chop from the top? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to chop 1 more from the bottom. I'm just doing this to see if it'll help it lay flat better. May not work, but, you know, it can't hurt. It's usually the crappy throwaway piece of paper I don't keep, so... No matter what I do, it's going to be a bit distorted. There is a Tessa hair stuck in the frame. There we go. Nope. Gosh, Tessa. How did you get a hair caught in a frame that I just bought? Huh? Is your hair just floating around? See, it's a bit distorted. There. There he is. And I think he's the only one with a stand. I don't think these two came with one. Oh, they did, but I didn't use it. So it's up to my parents to decide how they want them to look. And I have to say, this picture frame was only, it was $4.99 and I had 40% off, so it cost me $3.23 and I had exact change. I was very proud. Every single one of these edges has a place where you can put it, you know, put a nail on the wall and hook it up. And most only have like 2 spots, but this is all 4. That is really sweet. I like that. I almost want to like put it in here without the freaking glass because it distorts it so badly with those beads. Garage door. What's up?
Hang out with him for a couple minutes so I can get this set up.
Hold on.
Otherwise, he's gonna...
Okay, so I was over helping my sister with Jessie. And Tessa repossessed my seat. Didn't you, Pearl? Sit down, kiss? More like a sideways kiss, huh? So, yeah. He's been framed. Oh, one of the things I wanted to... Because I know some people really like the... I can move a little bit, can't I? Whoop! About to fall over. My butt is bigger than yours, Tess. I need more space. Okay, this is slightly uncomfortable, but I'll leave. Yeah. Okay. So, I know I'm not the only one that likes the transition videos where I show the progression videos, that's what I call them. What I'm planning on doing is including it, you know, all the days for this one, and then I'll get a picture of it framed and include that, and I'll put it at the end of this video. And then after I have like maybe 5 or more finished projects, I'll put all of those into one, just because the video would be like maybe 4 seconds if I only did one per each. I mean, if you guys want me to do that, I will. It won't hurt me. But I just assumed you guys would want to see more than just 4 seconds of a video. I mean, I would talk in the video, but like the only stuff you'd really see of me not talking and doing something else would be 4 seconds long, and that'd be weird. It is still really hot. And that fan is... There we go. I love you too, Tess. So midterm week for me was like 3 weeks ago, but these last, like, I guess week and a half actually, Tessa moved, were hell week for me. Like, I had a 6-page paper due, and I forgot to bring it the day it was due. Thankfully, the professor was like, oh no, you can just bring it in on Thursday. So I was like, I will email it to you right now. And he's like, no, just bring it in on Thursday. Oh, I almost had a heart attack because I have 4 classes on campus, and I don't like to miss a class at all. Like, I'm not big on skipping unless I need to. My bangs, it is really hot. So, I didn't want to drive all the way back home, just drive all the way back on campus. Like that, it would take me over an hour, more likely closer to 2 hours because of traffic. And obviously, that takes gas. And then I would have a horrible time finding a parking space because it was an 8:30 a.m. class. And, so it started at 8:30 a.m. So I would get home if I drove back to get the paper around maybe 9:30. And then I would get back on campus around, 10:30. And then I probably wouldn't have a parking space until noon. Like, parking on my campus is absolutely horrible. So I'm really happy he didn't tell me I had to go back home to get it. Like, I was prepared to email it to him, but he said no, I could just turn it in. Or turn it in next class. So, whew, that was a load off. And then on Thursday, I had a supply chain management exam. And I had been really busy with my other classes and homework and stuff that I didn't study until the day of. And my exam was at 4 p.m. and I have a class at 8:30 a.m. Then I have another class at, when does my next class start? 10:30? I'm always up on campus the entire time, and I go straight from my 8:30 a.m. management class to the gym, and then I just wait until my Zumba class starts. When does it start though? 10:30. Okay, so management is 8:30 to 9:45. Zumba is 10:30 to 11:20. Pilates is 1:30 to 2:20, and then supply chain is 4 o'clock to 5:15. So I ended up skipping my Pilates class. It was partially intentional and partially not. The fire alarm went off in the library while I was there studying. Around, is it 2? So I already would have been, yeah. I think it was a little bit before 2. So I could have gone over there for like maybe the last 20 minutes of class. I don't want to be that jerk that shows up super late though. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go to the business building because that's where my exam is, and I'll study there. I was there for like 2-ish hours, I think, and it was about 3 o'clock. Fire alarm in that building went off. So we all, went outside, and everyone was complaining because a ton of us were there studying for the supply chain management exam. And then there were other people that were just like, oh, I was in the library when that alarm went off. And I guess at least 5 different fire alarms went off on Thursday. It's spring break for me right now, but dear person that decided it was a good idea to set off numerous fire alarms the day before spring break, I hate you, okay? I hate you. I got a 91 on my exam because I'm really good like that, but I still hate you. Like, I swear to God, I was so pissed off when the fire alarm went off in the library because the same thing happened to me when I was studying for an Accounting 402 exam last semester. Yeah, that was friggin' terrifying because I had been studying for that exam for 2 weeks, but like for me, the studying the night before and the day of the exam is really, really important. Oh my God, like I think that one was an actual emergency or it was a drill. But on this Thursday, like people were pulling fire alarms. It was BS. Like, when people start doing that willy-nilly, like that's when it becomes a kind of cry wolf situation where everyone's like, oh, it's not a real emergency. Someone just pulled the fire alarm, like I don't like that. Other people were happy because they're like, oh, maybe we won't have to take our exam today. And I was just like, no, like, I don't want to be studying over my spring break. So I want to take it now. Like, I will take it friggin' outside. I just want to take it now. But yeah, 91. So I was okay. Other people weren't. I saw their grades. Ooh, baby. He has us write down a code on the Scantron, and then he puts them all in an Excel file so we can see everyone's grades, but we don't know anyone's other than ours. Or, like, we don't know a specific person. Like, I don't know that Ashley's number is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can just see all the grades. And he also said to add a 3-point curve. So I actually got a 94. What? Studying the day of. But yeah, the paper I did was on internet recruiting, and it wasn't really exciting because it's internet recruiting. The worst part about it was he wanted papers, like he wanted us to try and get papers that were within the last 5 years. And when I searched internet recruiting within the last 5 years, 2010 to 2015, most of the things that popped up were internet recruiting for terrorists. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that, because this is a management class and it's supposed to be related to business and organizations and employees and employers. And I was like, no, I'm not writing a paper on terrorists. No. Not on how they recruit people. Like, no. It wasn't really relevant to my specific topic. Like I was tempted to include that in my paper. What is my hair doing? There we go. I was tempted to include that in my paper, that, the most recent stuff was all on terrorism. But I was like, no, I'm going to keep entirely on topic. And then I had to watch a bunch of movies for my film class. I had a blog for my art class. Like, so much stuff. And then I kept thinking, I need to frame this, but I never got around to it until today. But I did eventually get around to it, so that's what counts. Yeah, don't set off a fire alarm, especially when the weather is as hot as it has been lately. Like, ugh. I really hope they catch whoever did that, or they already caught them, because, like, really? I get that you want to be on your spring break, but you know what? If you wanted to skip class, you should have just skipped class. Like, going around and messing with everyone else's classes in 5 other buildings, like, that's BS. I'm sorry. That's just really bugs me when people do stuff like that. Like, just skip class. Oh my God. All of the classes I was in were already nearly half empty, except for supply chain because we had an exam. But the other 3, like, half of the... Okay, I'm lying to you. I wasn't in Pilates, so I don't know. So the other 2, management, like, there was maybe half of us. And then Zumba, I don't even think there was half of us. Class is so empty. But we're talking about doing a flash mob, so that'll be super cool. And hopefully like someone will get a video of it and I can link you guys to it and be like, oh my God, you guys, look, there I am. Oh my God. Shh, shh. First rule of flash mob is you're not supposed to talk about flash mob. But yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you, is eventually there will be one. I'm not saying a date or where or anything, because I will get in trouble. And like the whole point of it is that it's supposed to be out of nowhere. Can't expect it. Okay, I've been talking for a while. I think this is long enough. So, hopefully I remember to put the progression pictures at the end of this video. And I'll see you guys later. Oh, I forgot to say at the beginning, hates Lizardlea here. I don't even remember how I started. Hey guys, it's Lizardlea here. How did I start it? Like, hey guys, I finally got this done. I don't know. Hey, Lizardlea, ouch. Oh. Oh, pretend I didn't do that.